Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Stoneblock 2 with LD7, and today we're going to be going over a couple of different ways you can generate EMC within Stoneblock 2, because once you get to kind of the late game or mid to late game and you unlock EMC, you end up finding that you need a lot more EMC than what you can make, so having a couple of different methods to generate EMC might be good. On top of that, if you're playing on like a server or something, sometimes the go-to methods that you find on, Reddit or wherever might, not be good for a server. I don't play on a server, so I don't know if these are going to be good or not, but they're all machine-based for the most part, so I think that's fairly well contained, so it should be alright. But anyway, this is my reactor room. So I've got 3 reactors in here all feeding into our power system, and then this one is actually powering our little EMC machine back here. So what I've got is a lot of conduits. So I've got power going in all the way down through here, and then it branches around in a donut to power all the machines. I've got item conduits starting up here, going all the way down. They run through the bottom to go into the corner machines as well. And then it also connects here, and then anywhere that items are being extracted, there is an extract speed upgrade, so it moves basically a stack of items every time it moves something. So yeah, this is kind of the best you can get efficiency wise, I think. So let's take a look at the bottom just so you can kind of see the cabling that went in. So this doesn't seem to be working. I don't know why, like when I plug these flux points into like a battery, for whatever reason it's not like putting it in. I don't know what that is, but it's alright. So these are all the conduits on the bottom, so not too bad. I mean, realistically this isn't that expensive to set up. These guys up here are enhanced Sag Mills, so and the reason why you want to use these is it's the fastest Sag Mill base speed that you can get. And then when you combine it with a grinding ball, which all of these have stellar alloy grinding balls, it increases the main output and bonus output of whatever you're grinding up, which means you get more products than you normally would. So using enhanced Sag Mills, which you do have to craft, by hand, they are not EMCable, neither are the regular Sag Mills, so that's kind of a shame, but basically everything else in this method is EMCable. So you make 8 of these, which you can set up auto crafting through applied energistics to do this for you, which I actually have a recipe for these. It builds it automatically. I think I have to make the machine chassis is the only thing. Everything else is EMCable. So anyway, you get those. I've got melodic capacitors. It'd be even better if I could put a stellar capacitor, but I can't make those yet. Anyway, you put 8 of them in a ring, right? You run your power and item conduit through the center of the ring. Then connecting to the bottom, you would optimally want like a wireless power tap going into one of these conduits somewhere to power the whole thing, right? So you do that. And then on the bottom, so the cardinal direction ones do not matter because I have the extract and the insert on the sides. But what you're going to do on any connection with the item conduits to your 8 enhanced Sag Mills, you're going to set the insert to green channel. You're going to set the extract to blue channel, extract always active, and put in your extract speed upgrades because this has an extract. And you do that for these 4. I use the inside conduit right here for that. And then you do it for each corner, same thing, insert green, extract blue, always active. And that is the machines configured for the conduit, so not too bad. Then you're going to get a chest, or some sort of source of blaze rods, and some sort of source of stellar alloy grinding balls. That's what these 2 chests have. And, whoops, clicked my teleporter. Sorry about that. Then up on top, you've got an EMC link with just an insert on the blue channel. So all the outputs from these machines go straight into the EMC link to give us more EMC. And then these are blaze rod stellar alloys. I like it in 2 chests with the extract because then you know that you're going to have both items there and you'll have a little bit of a buffer for each. And then I connected to the computer system. It appears to be the best way to do it. Optimally, you would take a personal EMC link you'd want two of them, two more, so you'd put 1, 2, so you'd stack where this cable is and this conduit, the 2 EMC links, and you'd throw an item conduit onto each of your inputs and tell it to pull out from this guy, you know, whatchamacallit, like blaze rods or the grinding balls. Anyway, doing this, sometimes it'll show you like the plus amount, but I would say once it's up and running, you know, which this isn't quite yet for some reason. Like, are we out of blaze rods? That could be, because it does go through them quickly. Yeah, we're out of blaze rods. So let's do this. Let's optimize this real quick and kind of show you how to do that. So I am in the wrong thing. EMC link. We need one more. Because these EMC links, what they do, in case you didn't know, is they allow you to control or access your EMC, right? So that's what they do. They allow you to access EMC. So that means any EMCable item you can have automatically placed inside or pulled out from these, and the EMC link will craft it for you, whatever. Perfectly good to go as far as that's concerned. I'm just picking all these up because Stellar, like, that's 93k EMC per stack, so we had a lot of stacks in there, obviously. So I'd like to fill that back up. So, okay, anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about how to configure this, so let me grab some item conduits. Cool. And we are going to pull this guy off like that. And what I'm going to do, if I put blaze rods right here, it will pull blaze rods out of our EMC, this 3 billion, and put it straight in. So these should be filling up with blaze rods now. So it's going to do one at a time. We need to get some speed upgrades just to make that extract a little bit better. So if we throw in some speed upgrades, this will basically, you know, pull blaze rods out infinitely from our EMC. So that is pretty good, all things considered. That means we're never going to run out of blaze rods. What you'd optimally want to do is have your grinding balls set up the same way so you don't have to mess with putting them into the computer. But I'm not worried about it like that. That is a lot of grinding balls. Like, this will run for a while. But you get a decent amount of EMC. I mean, it's maybe like a few million every couple minutes, something like that. I don't know. But that is the first kind of like EMC machine that I came up with. The other one you've probably seen before is just using emerald chickens and, you know, a large array with roost collectors. And then you put like an imaginary time block or something like that just to speed up the tick rate. I put it into a compacting drawer. So each of these conduits is connected to a collector, which has a, you know, decent size range, but not enough to cover all these drawers. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 collectors. Then I've got a bunch of drawers. Each of these has 16 10 10 10 emerald chickens. They produce emeralds. Those get made into blocks. This pulls out emerald blocks only and uses this transfer node to put the emerald blocks inside of this EMC link so they can be broken down. When these have blaze rods, it funnels into here as well. So that's what I've got EMC generation wise. Like, this is pretty basic. You just get emerald chickens are the best because they produce the highest EMC item the fastest. So yeah, that's what you want to use, emerald chickens, if you're going to go roost. Optimally, you're going to go through move fluids and get the infinity cow to get you know, your EMC setups for stellar alloy, right? But we aren't quite there yet. We'll talk about it when we get there. Anyway, that's how I generate EMC. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always, and until next time, this has been LD7, and we will see ya.